Hi guys, what's going on? Welcome back to a new video. Today I'll be talking about XDC network, what's been happening with the coin, what has been the latest news, what can we expect to happen next. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't want to miss any of that important information, make sure you like down this video, comment your thoughts down below, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel. Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about it. XDC network is down 0.17%, and before we're going to talk about what's been happening with the news, I want to make sure that you guys check out PTGR.ag. It's the first link in the description, and if you want to learn more about cryptocurrencies, it'll greatly help you out. Ladies and gents, XDC is down 0.16% in the last 24 hours, and we have been hovering around the same price action. But I mean, if you see in the last 7 days, we've took a bit of a cliff fall from the 0.0321 zone all the way down to the 0.025. Now, I keep saying this. Don't panic, guys. It is normal with the market condition, especially knowing that we've had such negative news with regards to FTX and the recent file of bankruptcy. There's less and less belief into the crypto market with all of these Chapter 11, with all these bankruptcies signing up, whether it's FTX and before was Celsius, then you had the whole Terra Luna thing. These are all very bad sentiment for the whole crypto market because they are revealing fear within the market, and it's also showing a lack of trust, right? If you don't have transparency to your users, then it's very hard to believe what's behind these company. And the more you look into it, well, you see a lot of negative news. Now, what I always refer to on this channel is that it is important that you don't hold your crypto in an exchange, because an exchange doesn't mean you actually own the crypto. Make sure you have it in a hard wallet so that even if an exchange go bust, you have your crypto in your wallet. It is safer. It'll cost you only $50, but you are for sure knowing that this crypto that is in your hard wallet is very much there. On an exchange, it might say that you have 1,000 XRP or XLM, but in reality, there's nothing. So make sure that you buy yourself a hard exchange. I cannot say this enough. A hard wallet, sorry. And it's the way to go for the future, and I strongly recommend it. And on top of that, it's much more secure. Now let's talk about what will be impacting XDC network on an uptrend in the long term. I believe that XDC network is very cheap right now, and it is even cheaper than it was last week, because we have lost about 0.05 cents since our last video, and that is good news because we are able to buy XDC network for dirt cheap. That doesn't remove the utility behind the project and all the great partnership that it has. And I want to mention to you about what's been happening. Now, I believe that the cryptocurrencies that will survive for the long term will be the ISO 222. A lot of coins right now are not SEC compliant. Take, for example, Quen, IOTA, XDC, and Algo. Most of these coins will be used for CBDCs and companies, and this is very much true, guys. I cannot say this enough, but I've mentioned it already in the past, how XLM, XRP, Quant, XDC network, all these utility projects will be the ones surviving in this bear market and will be the first one to be reflected on an uptrend in the next bull market. Now, hear me out, ladies and gentlemen. If you look at Bitcoin, if you look at Ethereum, it's pretty much, uncomparable in terms of value. If you compare, for instance, Bitcoin, which is pretty much a store of value, people trade it also, to flip a profit. But outside of that, the utility is terrible. It pollutes a lot. And if you look at these utility projects, these will be in the future compliant with the law, right? Because or else they wouldn't be able to continue partnering up with banks and with such legitimate companies such as IBM and others. So this is only a matter of time before the law works in the favor of these utility coin. So I think that these ones will be ruling the future, and I very much agree with this tweet. Another one I want to talk to you about is this one. Plus, XDC also has a staking functionality, and that maintains a consistent buy pressure and keeps the currency in demand. Now, this is very good, guys, because if you offer, a variety of offers for your coin, you're able to target different markets, right? People that only trade crypto might only be in it for the staking functionality. You know, if staking can very much be considered like sort of say, I consider it to dividends in stock market, in the equity market, and this is very much similar, right? And you if you offer that functionality for XDC, it's allow yourself to diversify your consumers and attract different people. It's also a good way to have a consistent buy pressure and keeps the currency in demand, and it's an overall very positive news for XDC. Another one is this one, Metaverse, guys. Created by the Metablocks, is a simulation of reality that endorses real value with recreational version for real people and real places. Now, this is what I'm talking about, right? I've seen, you know, the meta that's Facebook's been investing a lot on for its Metaverse project. It's terrible. I mean, if you look at the daily active users, it's very bad. You've got less users than, you know, on standard video games such as GTA or League of Legends. So it's very bad statistics, very bad graphics, and it doesn't tackle the issue. So of course you don't have a demand, right? And I think that the metaverse is pretty much right now on a trial basis, but it's good to see that they are coming to XDC network, especially with these reality project that is a simulation of reality rather than some sort of like cheap video game looking that Meta has done currently. So this is an overall very positive news for XDC. Another one I want to talk to you is, oh, there, you gotta watch your step. Now, we've talked about this on this channel, a little bit of humor. I stepped in shit. And if you look at the other one, it's ETH, because I strongly believe that XDC is an ETH killer. Now, hear me out, guys. XDC beats the value of ETH on many, many levels. I think that, you know, XDC network has a lot of value to offer to its customer in the long base. And if you look at its transaction per second, it's very promising. It doesn't have gas fees like ETH has, for instance, for its NFT projects. That is terrible. And ETH overall is just an outdated version of XDC, and XDC will really be the one replacing ETH in the long term. Mark my words, guys. Ladies and gents, another news is this one. There is only one reason why I don't own any ETH and don't plan to, because I own XDC, which does everything ETH does, but 1,000 times better. Now, this is very much true, ladies and gents, and take this into account. If you look at the ISO 222 compliant list, ETH is not on it. Now, what does that tell me for XDC? It tells me, you know, XDC has much more potential to be regulated by the law because it's part of the ISO 222 list versus ETH, which has very little chances of competing on that level. This is why I believe, guys, invest in XDC, don't invest in ETH. Another one, ladies and gents, is this one. Get ready. XDC is the only regulated coin. And if you look at this, it talks about, you know, XDC later, but now just know that they made some significant change to the Quorum protocol. One of them is that they replaced the proof of work consensus mechanism with the proof of stake. And I think, guys, that we have a lot of stuff to come. We've talked about the R3 Corda and all the partnership that's involved with XDC network. And ladies and gents, you will be surprised when XDC network in the future will be topping itself in the coin market list as the top cryptocurrencies. I'm not saying that it will beat Bitcoin, but it's very much a chance that it could replace Ethereum in the future. Ladies and gents, another one is this one. Don't forget, XDC has not yet been listed on global major exchange. Since Swift declared the deadline for migration in March 2023, XDC will be listed on the global major exchange in the meantime. What is the price? What was the price of XDC? And this is very much true, guys. Take this into account. XDC has not yet shown his full potential, and XDC right now is dirt cheap. And if you're looking for a project that has utility, that you understand, make sure you understand the project before you invest in it. Don't just invest and expect it to go 20-30x. I know what XDC is doing. I know what they're involved in. I know all the partnerships. I know the utility behind it, and I understand it. And once you're able to understand it, you know where your money is invested in. And I'm confident to say that I am not scared whether XDC keeps losing 20-30% in the future because in the long term I know the value behind it and the partnerships, and once the people realize this and the overall community grows, the price will be reflected as a 20, 30, 40, 50x from its current valuation. Ladies and gents, another one is this one: is FTX insured? Now FDIC insured, guys, it's very sad, but if you don't know, it's only working in the US and it's only for, you know, equity market. Crypto doesn't really do that, so it's very sad to see that what's been happening with FTX and people losing life savings. This is why I cannot mention this enough. Make sure you have a hard wallet in those unprecedented times. You cannot trust anyone or any corporations. Ladies and gentlemen, another one is this one: say it with me, not your keys, not your crypto. And this is very much true, guys. If you don't own the crypto, it is not yours. It is the exchange crypto. They are only listing it to you in your wallet, but you don't physically own it. And ladies and gents, make sure you mark these words because you are not the owner. Hence, you increase your risk every day. If you have your money right now sitting in Binance, even if you trust Binance, get yourself a hard wallet. I mean, as long as you have significant saving that represents more than 10% of your income, make sure you have it in a hard wallet. Ladies and gents, this news is talking about when was someone going to tell me time to pack the XDC bags. Been waiting for this move so I didn't have to own 2 cold storage devices. The XDC Nano app is now available for both the Nano X S Plus, meaning you can secure your XDC with Ledger. And ladies and gents, this is amazing because with these unprecedented time, you no longer have any excuse to switch your XCC to your ledger. And ladies and gents, this will save you a lot of money and time in the future, and you don't have to go to bed being scared that your money is being invested in the wrong hands. Ladies and gents, I wanted to finish this news with this one: me XRP XLM Quant, the millionaire portfolio. And ladies and gents, I want to end on this good news because these are the projects of the future. These are the utility project, and these will be the one reflecting in the next bull run. Now, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you do 3 simple things: like on this video, comment your thoughts down below, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel if you made it till the end. I'll make sure to catch you in the next one. See you next time. Bye.